Good morning, grade 8 learners. Welcome to another episode of Valenzuela Live English Class. It is my joy to see you again and be a part of your learning journey. Let us continue to appreciate the joint effort of the Division Office of Valenzuela and our city government. They do everything to keep you updated and learn amidst this pandemic. So, bring out your pen, module, and notebook and join me as I discuss the lesson for today. But before we proceed, let us first check who are with us today. Just key in or type the hashtag, the acronym of your school, desk, section, just like what you see on the screen. Everything is set. Let's start. For today's session, we will be guided by the most essential learning competency. Analyze literature as a mirror to a shared heritage of people with diverse backgrounds. While these are our specific objectives. Identify adjective complement in a structure and enumerate the types or kinds of adjective complement. This lesson will help you understand the meaning and identify the types of adjective complements. I will show you different sentences containing the different types of adjective complements. To check how much do you know about our topic for today, let's try this activity. Tap the ha-ha emoji if the highlighted group of words is an adjective complement, and sad emoji if it's not. I will give you 5 seconds to think about the answer for each item. Key in your answer in the comment box. Are you ready? Let's start. Number 1. She was unsure how her friends would react. Number 2. I was delighted that she was chosen. Number 3. I am curious what color you picked. Number 4. Xander is an adorable baby. Number 5. We were shocked by the news. Number 6. This book is much nicer. All right, let's check your answers. Number 1, aha. She was unsure how her friends could react. Number 2, aha. I was delighted that she was chosen. Number 3, aha. I am curious what color you picked. Number 4, Xander is an adorable baby. Number 5, aha, we were shocked by the news. Number 6, sad. This book is much nicer. Did you get them all correct? If yes, hit the heart react. If not, click the like react and it's okay. That means you need to listen well. And it's time to lend me your ears and eyes and let us deep dive down into our lesson. For this lesson, we will discuss the definition and the different kinds of adjective complement. What is an adjective complement? adjective complement, also called an adjective phrase complement, is defined as functional part of a sentence that completes the meaning of or complements an adjective or adjective phrase. An adjective complements provide information that makes a word or group of words function as an adjective in a clause or sentence. They are usually paired with predicative adjectives, which are adjectives that comes after a linking verb and describe the subject. If the meaning of an adjective is unclear as written, then adjective complement is needed. Let's try to analyze this sentence to understand it better. Xander is nervous. Xander is nervous. It conveys the idea that Xander is someone who tends to be nervous all the time. The word nervous is a predicate adjective because it is placed after a linking verb is and describes the subject, Xander. If the speaker is not trying to say that Xander has the general trait of nervousness, then more information is needed to complete the meaning. The predicate adjective nervous can be clarified with the addition of an adjective complement. Now let's try this. Xander is nervous about public speaking. The sentence Xander is nervous about public speaking specifies the situation in which he is nervous. The addition of the adjective complement about public speaking completes the meaning of the adjective in the sentence. Now, let me proceed with the different kinds of adjective complements. What are the different kinds of adjective complements? Let us discuss them one by one. Noun clause is the first of its kind. What are noun clauses? Noun clauses are groups of words that act as a noun. Just like a sentence, they have a subject and a verb. Since they are clauses, they don't form complete sentences. Rather, they are dependent clauses and do not express a complete thought. Noun clauses commonly begin with who, what, where, when, why, how, and that. Let us look at this example for us to understand it better. I hate people who pretend to be nice. In the given example sentence, what is the noun clause? Very good. Who pretend to be nice. What does it modify? Yes, it modifies the noun people. In other words, it gives us a clearer picture about the people that the speaker hates. Here are some of examples that you can use as a guide to understand the noun clause better. Ma'am was so happy that they finally got married. That they finally got married is your noun clause. Please let me know who left her purse on the table. Who left her purse on the table is your noun clause. Prepositional phrase is another kind of adjective complement. Prepositional phrases consist of a preposition and the object of the preposition. For example, in Manila. Here, in is a preposition and Manila is the object of the preposition or what the preposition is referring to. Common prepositions include about, at, by, for, in, of, to, and with. Basically, prepositional phrases provide further information about a sentence. But when dealing with adjective complements, prepositional phrases provide further information about the adjective in a sentence. Let's take a look at them in this sentence. I am very surprised about this gift. In this sentence, about is the preposition, and the gifts is the object of the preposition, which is also comprises the prepositional phrase, about the gifts. What provides further information about adjective in the given sentence? Let us have more examples for us to understand it better. Zemira is afraid of spiders and snakes. Preposition of plus object of preposition spiders and snake. That comprises prepositional phrase. The whole town was shocked by the extent of the devastation. By the extent of the devastation is your prepositional phrase. Infinitive phrase is another adjective complement. But don't be confused on the different function of infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrases are always easy to spot because they begin with to. In a sentence, they can work like nouns, adjective, or adverbs. But this time, we will focus on the infinitive phrase as adjective. When an infinitive phrase acts like an adjective in a sentence, it describes a noun or a pronoun. So, that means it will describe a subject or an object. Here are some examples. I want a tutor to help me study. To help me study, the infinitive phrase, describe the tutor. I need a magazine to read on the train. To read on the train is your infinitive phrase that describes the magazine. I wish I had a friend to study with. To study with is your infinitive phrase that describes the friend. To sum up what we have discussed today, we learned that an adjective complement is defined as a functional part of a sentence that completes the meaning of or complements an adjective or an adjective phrase. Noun clauses are groups of words that act as a noun. Just like a sentence, they have a subject and a verb. But since they are clauses, they don't form a complete sentence. Rather, they are dependent clauses and do not express a complete thought. Noun clauses commonly begin with who, what, where, when, why, how, and that. Prepositional phrases provide information about the adjective in a sentence. Common prepositions include about, at, by, for, in, of, to, and with. Infinitive phrase acts like an adjective in a sentence. It describes a noun or a pronoun. To check if you understood the lesson about adjective complement, bring out your notebook and pen. Let us answer this activity. You are going to write your answer in your notebook. Then later on, key them in the chat box. You will be given 5 seconds for each question. Are you ready? Let's begin. Identify what type of adjective complement are the underlined words. Number 1. Melissa was so happy that she got her new car. A. Noun clause. B. Prepositional phrase. C. Infinitive phrase. Number 2. Kendra is very bright in keeping a secret. A. Prepositional phrase. B. Noun clause. C. Infinitive phrase. Number 3. Mr. Salazar must decide which class to observe. A. Infinitive phrase. B. Noun clause. C. Prepositional phrase. Number 4. I am delighted to invite you on my birthday. A. Prepositional phrase. B. Infinitive phrase. C. Noun phrase. Number 5. The children were astonished at the beautiful fireworks. A. Noun clause. B. Prepositional phrase. C. Infinitive phrase. Number 6. Let me know who ate Daryl's favorite candy. A. Infinitive phrase. B. Prepositional phrase. C. Noun clause. Seven. Anna is addicted to sunflower seeds. A. Noun clause. B. Prepositional phrase. C. Infinitive phrase. Time's up. Let's check your answers. Number 1, that she got her new car is letter A, noun clause. Number 2, in keeping a secret, A, prepositional phrase. Number 3, which class to observe, letter B, noun clause. Number 4, to invite you on my birthday, letter B, infinitive phrase. Number 5, at the beautiful fireworks, letter B, prepositional phrase. Number 6, who ate Daryl's favorite candy, letter C, noun clause. Number 7, 2 sunflower seeds, it's letter B, prepositional phrase. Did you get them all correct? That's amazing! I know that you have some questions in mind during the discussion. Feel free to type or key in your questions in the comment box. I am giving you 1 minute to do that, and your time starts now. Time's up. Let me read the first question. What are other word complements can be used in a sentence? Adjectives are a popular part of speech, but you also have subjects, verbs, adverbs, direct objects, and more. So, you may not be surprised to learn that there are also other types of complements in grammar. 3 other common types are subject complements, object complements, and verb complements. Subject complement. A subject complement is one or more words that act as an adjective or noun and modifies or refers to the subject of the sentence. It follows a linking verb such as is, are, was, and were. Example, whales are beautiful. Subject plus linking verb plus complement or adjective. Object complement. An object complement is one or more words that act as an adjective or noun and modifies or refers to direct object of the sentence. An object complement follows the direct object in a sentence. Example, Tracy dyed her hair pink. Hair is the object. Pink is the complement. Verb complement. Like adjective clauses, verb complements are phrases or clauses. They act as objects of other verbs, either directly or indirectly. Don't let these technical terms deter you from one central theme. An adjective complement enhances an adjective in order to provide further detail. And that's all there is to it. The next question is, what is the difference between modifier and complement? Modifiers are optional in sentences, while complements are required. Complements depend on the verb being used. Modifiers are typically adverbial and adjectival. Complements are typically nouns, pronouns, but adjectival and adverbials can be required by some verbs. Example, Teresa is a teacher. Teacher is a complement as the verb be. Requires either noun or adjective to complete it. Teresa is a good teacher. Good is a modifier. It is an adjective modifying teacher, and it can be optionally be left out. Now that you know how to use adjective complements, start adding some more descriptive adjectives to your vocabulary. I hope that everything is clear. Let us all pray that this pandemic will end soon. We are all excited to see you inside the classroom. While we are waiting for its end, education must not freeze. Let us continue to support the effort of the city government of Valenzuela and the DepEd's Valenzuela's Better Cry. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. We hope to see you again in the next episode of Valenzuela Live. Be safe, be blessed, and be productive.